This is Disney Entertainment News Today. I'm Rob Whiteside, and here now are your top Disney entertainment stories for Tuesday, July 25th, 2023. Disney CEO Bob Iger met with fellow company leaders on Tuesday to calm nerves about his comments regarding the potential sale of TV assets. During an interview with David Faber on CNBC's Squawk Box, Iger agreed with Faber that ABC, quote, might not be core to the Walt Disney Company. He said they have to be open-minded to potentially selling their TV assets, a comment that basically put them on the market. Sources told CNN Business's Oliver Darcy that employees of the Disney General Entertainment Content Division had high anxiety about the remarks and felt that Iger had left them in the dark. Darcy noted that there have been no company-wide memos or town halls since Iger's interview. One of Darcy's sources said Iger told senior leaders at this Tuesday meeting that the content created by Disney's TV team is incredibly valuable to our business. Regarding ABC News specifically, Iger said, quote, I'm ridiculously passionate about news. It's important to this company. We need to figure out how it makes the transition into streaming. And I happen to believe we will endure. It's too good, it's too important, and it's really fun. The CEO reportedly answered various questions from leaders. A Disney insider said, however, that his answers were, quote, the usual jewel in the crown stuff, except now we know that he's selling the jewel. It's great to say he loves the jewel, they continued. It's great to say the jewel is important, and it's great to say the jewel is fun, but he has revealed the truth. He wants to get the highest price he can for the jewel because he can't afford it anymore. It's also been rumored that Iger could sell the entire Walt Disney Company to Apple, and he's trying to offload their streaming services in India. Higher, Further, Faster, Marvel Studios has released their second The Marvels trailer, plus a new poster for the film, which will be the 33rd in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Brie Larson returns as Carol Danvers, a.k.a. Captain Marvel, alongside Tiona Paris as Monica Rambeau and Iman Vellani as Kamala Khan. Paris debuted as Monica in WandaVision. Vellani introduced the world to Kamala in Ms. Marvel last year. The first teaser trailer for the Phase 5 film was released in April. The new trailer reveals more of the plot, featuring Zawe Ashton as Dar-Benn, a Kree warrior seeking revenge against Captain Marvel. Dar-Benn forces the three Marvels to switch places every time they try using their powers. Samuel L. Jackson also reprises his role as Nick Fury. He's currently appearing in Secret Invasion, that's airing on Disney+. The Marvels hits theaters on November 10, 2023, and was originally scheduled for release this month, but was delayed, and Disney's new Haunted Mansion movie took over the slot for July 28th release. Disney has released Wish character posters for Asha and King Magnifico. 17-year-old Asha is pictured among floating, glowing purple orbs and silvery stars. In the film, she makes a wish on a star and then meets a glowing ball of light called Star. She has a sidekick goat named Valentino, voiced by Alan Tudyk. The villainous King Magnifico is depicted holding a blue and green glowing orb with the film's name and release date on it. He's the ruler of the Kingdom of Rosas, a fantastical land off the Iberian Peninsula, and keeps the wishes of his people. 20 minutes of Wish was played at the Annecy International Animation Film Festival in June. Once Upon a Studio also premiered at that festival. The animated short also uses a combination of 2D and 3D animation along with live-action footage. Disney brought back more than 40 voice actors to reprise their roles and pulled from the archives to use dialogue from past actors like Robin Williams as the genie. Once Upon a Studio will play in front of Wish when that movie opens in theaters on November 22nd, 2023. Another trailer has arrived for the upcoming Haunted Mansion film ahead of its July 28th wide release. With less than a week remaining until this latest adaptation of the classic attraction, this may be the final official preview that audiences receive. The upcoming Haunted Mansion film follows a doctor, Rosario Dawson, and her 9-year-old son, Chase Dillon, moving into a haunted abode in New Orleans. Dawson's character ends up calling in a priest, played by Owen Wilson, to exorcise the manor. They also get help from a widowed scientist turned failed paranormal expert, Lakeith Stanfield, a French Quarter psychic played by Tiffany Haddish, and a historian played by the great Danny DeVito. This trailer offers a little more of an exploration of the mother-son relationship between Gabby and Travis and the assembly of the team to investigate all of the paranormal activity in this Louisiana manor. The famous stretching room with no windows and no doors also appears, and a sequence in which Madame Leota, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, offers to show them their future for a price of $3. Are you excited for this upcoming film? You can let us know in the comments below. The upcoming live-action Snow White movie is ditching the 7 dwarves in favor of magical creatures, according to Insider. Disney had previously confirmed a different approach to the dwarves, but no details were released. Photos from the film's production surfaced last week, and while Disney initially denied their legitimacy to the Daily Beast, they later admitted the photos are real but unofficial. The initial discussion began as actor Peter Dinklage criticized Disney for making a new live-action Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs because of the historical depiction of dwarves in the story. Dinklage said on the Marc Maron podcast WTF, quote, "I was a little taken aback when they were very proud to cast a Latina actress as Snow White. You're still telling the story of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Take a step back and look at what you're doing there. It makes no sense to me. You're progressive in one way, and you're still making that effing backwards story about 7 dwarves living in a cave together. What the F are you doing, man? Have I done nothing to advance the cause from my soapbox?" A Disney spokesperson told Deadline, quote, "To avoid reinforcing stereotypes from the original animated film, we are taking a different approach with these 7 characters and have been consulting with members of the dwarfism community. We look forward to sharing more as the film heads into production after a lengthy development period." The group in the photos has varying heights, weights, skin tones, and more. They're also not clad in the color-coded uniform outfits of the animated movie. Rather, their outfits are unique. The live-action Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs has been in development since 2016. Rachel Zegler will star as Snow White, and Gal Gadot will play the evil queen. Andrew Burnap has been cast as the new male lead. Mark Platt will produce the film, while Mark Webb is set to direct. Benj Pasek and Justin Paul will create original songs for the film. Walt Disney Records has released Mickey Mouse, music from the Disney Mickey Mouse shorts. The new album features songs from the more recent series of shorts, although some of them are now a decade old, including full versions that were previously unavailable. Here's the album track list: Our Homespun Melody, Yodelberg, Punani-E, Happy Birthday Mickey Mouse, Top of the World, Carried Away, Mumbai Madness, and Springtime Symphony. The music was composed by Christopher Willis and Elise Willis. You can find the album on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music. The Mickey Mouse series of shorts aired from 2013 to 2019. The show returned for Mickey's birthday in 2020, rebranded as The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. They provided the inspiration for the Aqua Mouse on the Disney Wish and were, of course, the influence for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway attraction in both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Ahsoka's costume, a model of her starship, concept art, and more were on display at San Diego Comic-Con a month before the premiere of Star Wars Ahsoka on Disney+. Comicbook.com shared photos of the Ahsoka items taken during the con's preview night. The Starship is a T-6 Jedi shuttle. These types of ships were heavily featured in Star Wars The Clone Wars, but more germane is the appearance of this very ship in the final scene of Star Wars Rebels. Ahsoka trailers indicate that this final scene will be recreated in live action as Ahsoka and Sabine set out to find Ezra Bridger and Grand Admiral Thrawn. The famous mural from this scene was also on display at San Diego Comic-Con. Ahsoka's costume, including her iconic head tails, were also on display. Ahsoka Tano is portrayed in live action by Rosario Dawson. Ashley Eckstein originated the role in the animated Star Wars The Clone Wars and also voiced Ahsoka in Star Wars Rebels and Tales of the Jedi. Ahsoka will have a 2-episode premiere on Wednesday, August 23rd, and the full season will be 8 episodes. For the absolute latest in Disney entertainment news, head on over to WDWNT.com and follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying this show, and we always hope you are, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to WDWNT TV on YouTube for more great content and click the bell for notifications. Also hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. And if you enjoy Disney movies and TV shows, don't forget to join us for our weekly review show called Deep in the Plus, We do that show live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find previous episodes available on demand right here on WDWNT TV. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news and, of course, entertainment, this is Rob Whiteside saying, don't have a good day, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.